So we went through a really hard season the past few years when we've learned that Jada has two chronic illnesses. She was born with congenital heart disease that went into her having open heart surgery at 3 days old. Then that led into a second open heart surgery at 5 years old. A few months after her second heart surgery, we then learned that she had a diagnosis of chronic ITP. When Jada was born, we wasn't aware that she had a congenital heart defect. We found out within a couple hours of her being born. They took her back to the nursery to do her checkup, and she pretty much didn't come back from the nursery. The nurses said that they had to order an echo on her, and then we found out that Jada had a very critical congenital heart disease called pulmonary atresia.
Right after she was born, the doctors came in and told us that she'd have to be flown to Ruby. It's hard to go from the happiest day of your life until it just kind of gets tore apart in a matter of moments.
After Jada had her open heart surgery at 3 days old, it was the waiting game. We knew she'd have to have multiple open heart surgeries, so we were going through the waiting season. When is it going to happen? The doctors anticipated between the ages of 2 to 3 years old, but God had another plan, and Jada did not have her second open heart surgery until the age of 5. By Jada waiting until the age of 5, that actually cut an open heart surgery from her plan. She should have had 3. This made it to where she would only have to have 2. The second open heart surgery went well. She recovered beautifully, and we went through a phase of peace where we felt like everything was good and we were back to things being normal.
Felt like we were finally getting a normalcy that we'd never had before.
Yep. And then 4 months later, Jada got the diagnosis of chronic ITP. So chronic ITP is a blood disorder to where Jada's spleen eats her platelets. It's an autoimmune disease. Her blood does not clot properly. She's had to get multiple infusions and different types of medication till we finally found the medical team that we needed in a university hospital and who prescribed her with the medicine that Jada needed.
During Jada's second open heart surgery, of course nothing's routine with open heart surgery, so you're waiting in a waiting room, pacing back and forth they tell you it's going to be so many hours or so long, and then every 2 minutes or 5 minutes after that, you think everything's going wrong. So I'm pacing through the waiting room, and I walk over, and this is in Pittsburgh at UPMC, and I look out the window, and I happen to notice there's a Post-it note on the window that said, "All things can happen through God." That was just a moment it just gave me peace. It's kind of like it's gonna be okay.
I feel the biggest part of the story we want to get through to people is to remind you that God is in control of your story. That our daughter is only 7 years old and has been through so many life hurdles, and things just seem completely out of control, but then God keeps sending us little reminders that He has this. He has her. He has control of her story, her journey, and He's going to continue to keep guiding our daughter along the way and keeping her strong in her faith.
Jada had all these struggles, but she's still healthy. Even through the heart surgeries, through the ITP, she's healthy. She's thriving. You have to lean on God, family, and your spouse.
Whenever you're in situations where everything is completely out of control, you have to learn to lean on God. You have to lean into your faith to guide you, or else you have no compass on where you're going to go if you don't lean on God through these things that are completely out of control.
Hi, we're the Harris family. I'm Charlie.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Jada. I like to play piano. I like to dance. I like to play with animals. I like to do fun activities.